Welcome to the Psychology and Physical Training Channel documentary on the intriguing psychology of Canadians of country Canada. Ever wondered why Canadians are often stereotyped as excessively polite and friendly? What drives this behavior? It's an interesting question and one that has deep roots in the psychology of this northern nation. The stereotype of Canadians as polite and friendly is well known worldwide. The Canadian sorry is a cultural meme. An apology often offered not as an admission of guilt, but as an empathetic response to someone else's discomfort. It's a signal of respect, a nod to the social contract that binds us all. But what's the psychology behind this? Let's delve into the concept of social identity theory. This psychological theory suggests that individuals derive a portion of their self-concept from the social groups to which they belong. For Canadians, one of these social groups is the national collective, and their identity as Canadians plays a significant role in shaping their behavior. Take, for instance, the sorry law in Ontario. In 2009, Ontario passed a law stating that an apology does not constitute an admission of guilt or liability. This law was not enacted in a vacuum. It is a reflection of the Canadian psyche, a legal acknowledgement of a cultural norm. The sorry law is a fascinating case study of how social identity theory plays out in real life. It shows how the collective identity of Canadians as polite and friendly individuals is so ingrained in their society that it has influenced their legal system. But it's not just about being polite, it's about empathy, about understanding and acknowledging the feelings of others. It's a social glue that holds the Canadian society together, a trait that's as Canadian as hockey or maple syrup. And it's not just about saying sorry. It's about a mindset, a way of viewing the world. It's about recognizing the inherent dignity in others, about treating people with respect. It's a reflection of the Canadian ethos, a testament to their collective values. So the concept of politeness is deeply ingrained in Canadian society, but is there more to this fascinating psychology? The impact of environment on Canadian psychology. The Canadian environment is unique, with its harsh winters and expansive landscapes. How does this environment shape the psychology of Canadians? Let's delve into that. The environment in which we live can have a profound impact on our psychological traits. It can shape our behaviors, attitudes, and even our personalities. For Canadians, their environment, marked by its challenging winters and vast landscapes, plays a pivotal role in shaping their psychological makeup. Take, for instance, the harsh Canadian winters. Temperatures can plummet to well below freezing, and snowfall can be heavy and relentless. It's a season that demands resilience, and that's exactly what it inspires in Canadians. Winter is not merely endured here, it's embraced. Canadians have developed a resilience that allows them to adapt and even thrive in these conditions. They ski, snowboard, ice fish, and even hold vibrant winter festivals. This resilience isn't limited to the winter months either. It permeates throughout their lives, fostering a can-do attitude and a readiness to face challenges head-on. Then there's the expansive Canadian landscape. From the Rocky Mountains to the vast forests and the countless lakes, Canadians are no strangers to wide-open spaces. This exposure to nature and space has a significant impact on their psychology. It fosters a certain level of independence and self-reliance. With so much space, Canadians learn to rely on themselves, which in turn fosters a strong sense of self and a robust individualistic streak. But it's not all about rugged individualism. The same environment also nurtures a strong sense of community. In such a vast country, neighbors can be far apart, and yet Canadians are known for their strong community ties. They are there for each other, ready to lend a helping hand when needed. This sense of community is a testament to their adaptability, their ability to adjust to their environment and make the most of it. Indeed, the challenging environment has helped shape the resilient and adaptable nature of Canadians. Their environment has not only shaped them, but has also brought out some of their most admirable traits. Traits that are a testament to their strength, their spirit, and their unique psychology. Multiculturalism and Canadian psychology. Canada is known for its multiculturalism. How does this diversity influence the psychology of Canadians? This is a question that deserves some deep thought. Multiculturalism as a concept refers to the coexistence of diverse cultures, where culture includes racial, religious, or cultural groups, and is manifested in customary behaviors, cultural assumptions and values, patterns of thinking, and communicative styles. It's a melting pot of ideas, traditions, and perspectives, and it's at the heart of Canadian society. Now let's delve into its impact on psychology. Diversity in many ways is a powerful teacher. It opens our eyes to different ways of seeing the world, challenges our assumptions, and broadens our horizons. This exposure to a multitude of cultures fosters a sense of tolerance and inclusivity. It encourages empathy, understanding, and mutual respect among individuals of different backgrounds. To illustrate this, let's turn our attention to Toronto, one of the most multicultural cities in the world. Toronto is home to people from over 200 different ethnic origins, and more than half of its population was born outside of Canada. In such a diverse environment, individuals are constantly interacting with people of different cultures, religions, and backgrounds. This necessitates understanding and adapting to different ways of life, which in turn fosters a mindset that is open, tolerant, and inclusive. Moreover, research suggests that multiculturalism can have a positive impact on mental health. It offers a sense of belonging to individuals who might otherwise feel like outsiders. It validates diverse identities and experiences, promoting self-esteem and psychological well-being. In this context, it's not hard to see how multiculturalism shapes the psychology of Canadians. It's woven into the fabric of their society, shaping their interactions, their attitudes, and their mindset. It's a powerful force that fosters a sense of unity in diversity, encouraging Canadians to embrace differences and learn from them. So, multiculturalism significantly contributes to the tolerant and inclusive mindset of many Canadians. The Canadian tendency for modesty. Modesty is another trait often associated with Canadians, but where does this tendency come from? This question takes us into a fascinating exploration of the Canadian psyche. Dive into the heart of Canadian culture, and you'll find a deep-rooted value system that prizes humility and understatement. Historically, Canada's early settlers faced harsh and challenging conditions. Survival demanded cooperation, resilience, and a certain level of self-effacement. This collective experience has left an indelible imprint on the national character, manifesting in the form of modesty. But let's not stop there. The Canadian education system also plays a role. Unlike some cultures that emphasize individual achievement, Canadian schools often promote teamwork and equality. This encourages a sense of shared success rather than personal glory, fostering a mindset of modesty from a young age. Now let's bring this concept to life with some familiar faces. Take, for example, world-renowned Canadian singer-songwriter Leonard Cohen. Despite his immense talent and success, Cohen was known for his humble demeanor. He once said, "I don't consider myself a great artist, I'm just a minor poet with a guitar." This reflection captures the quintessential Canadian modesty, a sentiment echoed by many other Canadian celebrities. Another example is actress Rachel McAdams. Despite her Hollywood success, McAdams remains grounded and unpretentious, often expressing gratitude for her career and attributing her achievements to luck and the support of others. These are not isolated examples. From musicians to actors to athletes, many Canadians in the spotlight demonstrate this modesty. They reflect a culture that values humility, appreciates shared successes, and shies away from ostentation. So while modesty might seem like an inconsequential trait, it's actually a powerful reflection of Canadian values and history. It's a cultural fingerprint, a testament to the country's collective experiences and shared values. And it's a characteristic that endears Canadians to the world, reinforcing the nation's reputation for friendliness and approachability. As we can see, modesty is not just a stereotype. It's a real part of the Canadian psyche. Summary and conclusion. We've delved into the psychology of Canadians, exploring their politeness, resilience, tolerance, and modesty. But what does all this mean? Well, it paints a picture of a society that thrives on empathy and mutual respect, where the environment has fostered resilience, and the multicultural fabric has nurtured tolerance. The Canadian psychology, as we have seen, is a delicate balance of these elements, all of which contribute to their humble demeanor. We've seen how the vast, diverse landscapes of Canada have a profound impact on the mindset of its inhabitants, fostering a sense of resilience and adaptability. The multiculturalism prevalent in Canada has led to a society that values tolerance and inclusivity. And above all, the Canadian tendency towards modesty, a trait that is deeply ingrained in their psyche, a reflection of their commitment to equality and fairness. Understanding the psychology of Canadians gives us a window into their unique mindset and way of life. It's a fascinating study of how environment, culture, and social norms can shape our psychology. And if you like this video, do not forget to subscribe and follow the Psychology and Physical Training channel for more videos. Thanks for watching.